You know, I realized something about masculinity that's very interesting is that you can find opportunities when you really dive into being a masculine man. All masculine men start to look at different opportunities very, very distinctly. They don't pass by your eye. A lot of men, when they walk around in life, they don't see all of these new opportunities that are coming their way for them to really capitalize and for them to monetize. So they move through life and they say, well, money's not coming to me. Nothing's coming to me. None of these opportunities, because you're not seeing what's right in front of you. You're not seeing the assets that you have around you and being able to use those assets to be able to generate money. And it can be the littlest thing that can make the biggest difference. And that's what you have to understand. And the way that this works, especially when you start moving in abundance, and what I mean by that, like very practically, not spiritual woo-woo, but very, very practically. When you start moving in abundance, meaning that you know that things are going to work as long as you put in the work, you're going to start having these random big opportunities that pop up in your life. They happen multiple times throughout your life. And it's your job as a man to be able to capture it and capitalize on it as quickly and efficiently as possible. It's bad when you can get an opportunity and you squander it within a month or two. Or that opportunity only lasted for about 3 months and you didn't squeeze it out for everything that it had. Because what happens is every time that you get these opportunities, and let's say you do make a lot of money in these new opportunities that pop up, you squander it because you don't know how to actually preserve your money. You don't know how to put it into the new vehicle that's going to make you money. That's how life works. It's all in series. It's all in just cycles. And there's going to be cycles of growth that are going to happen in your life that can either propel you forever or they can make you feel good for that small amount of time. Yeah, I'm making some money here, but then you don't necessarily strategically know how to move that money and make it work for you in terms of investing. Or you can't spot the next opportunity to be able to move and have some cushion to be able to say, let me go explore this new opportunity. And I have the money to be able to sustain. This is how I've lived my life. Every single point in my life, there have been points in my life where a new opportunity came up. And because I was in another opportunity that started to fizzle out, because opportunities don't last forever, right? Opportunities don't last forever. So the minute that you're in an opportunity and it's working and you see another one, you can literally exit the last opportunity that you have and enter in a new opportunity and literally give yourself the time to play around and master it. And that's how it works. It's all in cycles. But a lot of people don't live in cycles. A lot of people think that they just can't find anything. They think that nothing's going to go their way. They never actually try to see what else they can do, what other opportunities they have. What are the big trends that are moving right now? If you're familiar, I'm going to tell you guys, because we're going high level now. We're looking at AI. One of the greatest opportunities of mankind to build generational wealth with the least amount of work possible. Having another robot do your work for you. That's a big opportunity. But a lot of men aren't even looking at that because they're like, oh, it's too hard, or I'll never understand it. Defeatist mindset. And you wonder why nothing is working, and you're seeing all of these other people who are infinitely curious, infinitely looking for new ideas, capitalizing on these things and going on these runs. Crypto was a big run. There were people who saw the opportunity. They said, well, let me learn it. They had another vehicle going on. They ran up that vehicle. They had a little bit of time to really learn and master it. And they just maximized the bull run. So when they maximize the bull run, now they have everything that they need. And now they can go find the next opportunity. Those same people are now in AI. There's a big rush when it comes to content creation on YouTube. People are starting authentic channels and creating content like what I'm doing right now. And they're seeing hundreds and thousands, if not millions of views during this cycle that's going on the internet right now with social media. Long form, raw, authentic, don't need to edit. People are seeing these little pieces, these little things that are happening, and they're just consuming. A lot of men are just consuming right now, and they're not taking advantage. They're not actually taking the risk to go learn these new things and start printing money for generational wealth. Because they don't understand that life moves in cycles. Only cycles. Life is not linear. It's very exponential. You get to a point, you may be here, and then you find this opportunity. Boom, you rise up. And some people, they just live their best life during that time. They don't go look for the next opportunity, or they don't double down and maximize that opportunity, and it all goes to shit. It's happened to me. It's happened to a lot of people I know. We found opportunities, we got in that opportunity, we didn't stay in the opportunity long enough because we had shiny object syndrome. We didn't maximize it, so we went to jump to the next thing, left that whole thing away, and now we're stuck trying to figure it out. Then you run out of money, then now you have to really scramble. And the thing with being masculine is you have to be really good at planning. You have to have a keen eye for opportunity in life. And you have to take advantage of it. You have to take risks. You have to be okay with losing X amount of money to learn this thing. This is my whole life ethos. I'll burn my entire bank account if I know I can go learn something that's going to make me exponential amounts of money because I have faith in myself. And you need to have more faith in yourself to know that you actually have the ability to go take on these new opportunities. You have the ability to see these opportunities, and you see them in real time because the internet moves fast. You're on the internet all the time. You're always scrolling. Why don't you ask yourself, how is this person doing this? How did this person capture my attention? How is this person living the life that they're living? What are they doing? Go snoop around, figure it out, and then go find the information to do it yourself. Okay, why are all of these new types of people popping up? Why is this new business popping up right now? Now, if you have something that's working, you double down and you make it a success. And you go as far as you possibly can with it. But if you're at a point where you may be at a 9-to-5 job and you're still trying to figure things out, go look around, go see what people are doing. Go see what these 19-year-olds are doing. They're cooking right now. They're literally printing money left and right. I talk to a lot of them all of the time, and they make so much money, and now they don't know what to do with it. So they're like, oh, I need to go learn Bitcoin because I want to start putting my money. They're literally thinking ahead while they're making the money because they innately understand cycles. And understanding cycles is important. You might have this cycle, you may have this season, you can call it seasons too, where you have this job that's paying you a good amount of money. You're making 6 figures, right? But that won't last forever. There can be a point where you get fired. There can be a point where the company goes under. What's your next move? What's the next opportunity that you were eyeing for months to now roll into? Were you able to save and reinvest and use that money to be able to propel you forward? Because you understood everything with cycles. Rather than, oh, I'm comfortable, I'm cushy right now. Life is not about being comfortable as a man. Life is about constantly challenging yourself and outrunning life. Too many men are literally trying to keep with the pace. If anything, they're far behind life and they're like, what am I gonna do? I can't run, trying to keep up with just the baseline of life. When you should be trying to outpace this. And the way you outpace this is by finding new cycles, new opportunities, new blue oceans. If you've never understood business or read any book, the Blue Ocean Strategy is a great book to read. It talks about different markets, red ocean markets, blue ocean markets. You have a blue ocean market, that means nobody's in it. Red ocean market means there's already blood in there. People have already eaten all the fish in there. There's nothing else to take. So you have to go find these blue oceans. And these blue oceans are staring you in the face, but you don't even want to look into it because you're still concerned about risk, or you're still concerned about, okay, this is comfortable right now. Yes, it's comfortable right now, but what about in the next 3 years? I've been analyzing AI so much because I'm starting to realize there's going to be so many replacements. I can automate things. I can create new things with this. This is moving faster than a human can. I gotta learn it. I gotta learn generative AI. I gotta learn ChatGPT and how to prompt engineer and do all these things. I have to learn it as a man because if I don't learn it, I go under. Because when shifts like this happen, when massive shifts like this happen, it takes a lot of people out. I had to learn YouTube and content creation because I was like, wait, this is the meta now? Life is all about finding the meta. What's the meta for the decade? What's the meta for the next 5 years? What's the meta? What's the meta? You're masculine, you're on the hunt. Masculine men hunt. They hunt for metas. They hunt for different opportunities that come their way, and they capitalize on them as soon as humanly possible. They maximize their intelligence around it. They maximize their capability around it, and they just do it. They find whatever asset they have around them. If you live in bumfuck nowhere, you can still document your life in bumfuck nowhere and create content. That's an asset. I see there's guys from different countries that are like, well, my country doesn't pay as much. US dollars are very different. Yes. Now you have to understand, well, how are the people who live in these other countries that aren't as economically sound or economically advanced as the US, how are they able to make a lot of money and maximize where they live? Well, they get on the internet and they make content and they start to sell on the internet. They start to create value on the internet. Meta, right? And then you start looking at, okay, well, imagine you're this guy, you're in shape, and you're trying to figure out what the opportunity is when the opportunity is on you. You can help people with that. But you refuse to actually lock in and capitalize on these little metas that are in your life that can literally transform, these little cheat codes that you find. You find this new insight, you could dominate it. You find this new asset that you have around you, you could dominate it. Maybe the place that you're in, there's a certain item or there's a certain product that place makes that nowhere else makes it. You can create an e-commerce store and literally sell that product, put your own label, brand it as your own, and go sell it across the world and make a lot of money because you simply have the asset. But you don't want to see opportunities and you don't want to capitalize opportunities because, oh, it takes too much work, Martell. It's too much work. Life is work. Life as a man is all work. You hustle, you grind. Obviously, you take some time and you have some balance and you relax sometimes, of course. But when you find that opportunity, you double down on it. The whole point of this video is for me to really make you understand and make you see outside of what you're currently looking at. Give you a new mental model, a new frame of reference to be able to see the new opportunities that are flying around you at peak velocity every single day. There's a new opportunity to make money. There's a new opportunity to capitalize on this meta. There's a new opportunity for generational wealth. There's a new opportunity for freedom. There's a new, I speak so passionately about this because I did not realize this early enough. I didn't realize that there were so many opportunities around me and around other people complaining about their situation, not realizing that the universe has literally given you so many fucking opportunities to make something of yourself. I don't care at what level of life, right? Maybe you've already made it, great. But most men have not already made it. Most men are still searching for freedom. Most men are still searching for the cheat code in their life to really take their life to the next level. Maybe you're hyper talented. Use the talent. Figure out a way, monetize the talent. Figure out a way, what do I need to learn? How do I not get left behind as technological advances are moving forward? I'm very passionate about this because I've seen so many people when the internet, I did research, the internet came around. So many people, they call them laggards, right? People who get left behind because they don't adopt with the times. They fell behind because they refused to adopt the internet. And we're looking at AI now. People are starting to get left behind because they refuse to adapt. They refuse to learn. They refuse to figure out new ways to make things work. And it's tough because once you finally see this video should have opened your eyes. Once you finally understand this stuff, it's very hard to go back. And it's very hard to be broke because you're always going to find something. But this is something that I wanted to put out there because I know that a lot of you are really just trying to figure out your way in life, or you're trying to figure out what the next stage in life is. And I'm telling you, life is in cycles, life is in seasons, and you have to capitalize on those seasons and maintain and grow and withhold and literally maximize that season so that you can move into the next. Because once that one cycle or season is gone in your life, you're not getting that shit back. It's gone. You might have to wait another decade. So you have to look at the season that you have and say, okay, this is the opportunity. I have to maximize on this. I have to go hard. This is what I have around me. You may think you're in a shitty situation. You may be like, why am I in this situation right now? Because life gave you this situation as an asset to use. But you're so stuck in your own head that you're not using it. You're not maximizing it. You're not seeing, where's the opportunity here? What can I do here? Where's supply and demand? Understand basic economics, supply and demand. Where's the demand? What supply do I have right now that I can fulfill that demand? Boom, you do that. Simple thing, health. There's a huge demand in health. People want to be healthier. People want to be in more shape. What supply do I have? Okay, well, I have my physique. I have my knowledge around that. I can use that to go and make more money. It's all about figuring that stuff out. Figuring out where the supply and demand is. Figuring out where the next big opportunity is. And just going all in on it. And you can never, ever, ever fail because of that. It's what's kept me alive up until this point. It's what's kept me going. It's what's kept me way above water at this point, because I understand opportunity. I understand execution. I understand that the universe always puts you in the right place at the right time. Even if you think it's a negative, it's always going to be positive, and it's always going to work in your favor if you simply use the opportunities that are given to you on a day-to-day basis. Nothing's going to come to you actually, things are coming to you on a silver platter. You just don't see them because you're so caught up in your current situation, whatever it looks like. The same goes with dating. You can be so caught up in your breakup and everything, and there's a girl talking, and you just can't even see it because you're so busy with your own situation that you can't even see that this girl could literally just be the one that changes your life when it comes to dating. You don't know. It could be the best experience you ever had. But you're so caught up in your own scenario that you can't just look at opportunities that come your way and maximize them. So I hope this was helpful for you, and I hope you really learn this and internalize it and grow from this, because it's very, very important, especially as a man, to be a hunter and hunt for opportunities, because opportunities don't come twice. And if they do, big blessing, take it the second time. But I appreciate you. If you need help with this, if you need help figuring out what opportunities you need, figuring out your life, masculinity, dating, money, health, fitness, whatever that looks like, link will be in the description. You could book a one-on-one call with me. We can talk more about that. Or you can join my free Telegram. I give a lot of game out almost every day. Just everything that goes through my head that honestly is just quick and I don't have time to make a whole YouTube video around, it's there. So I appreciate you, and I'm gonna catch you on the next video.